Okay, live on YouTube. YouTube's a bit of a different view, and live on Facebook. Um, so I am still trying to figure this out. For those of you that are on my Facebook, which is the majority, I will eventually, I think, switch over to just YouTube. Today, my thinking in that, sorry, first, I'm Amber, aka the West Coast Medium. um, uh, I am a medium, an empath, spiritually intuitive or psychic, medically intuitive, and a healer. And I like to do these videos with my guides to just provide some comfort and some guidance and some knowledge of, what they feel, what they think. So I did a little tester live on YouTube earlier today. My thinking is eventually I will try and switch to YouTube for live videos now that I have enough followers, because YouTube, as far as I know, always notifies you without fail when somebody goes live that you subscribe to. So as long as you've subscribed, hit the little bell to turn on notifications on YouTube, you will get a notification. Facebook algorithms are really weird lately, and a ton of people, even the people that have followed me for a really long time, don't get notifications that I'm going live, which also means they don't get notifications when I am doing readings. So yeah, I just think YouTube is a little more user friendly and a little easier and not so glitchy, and doesn't sort of suffer the same censoring and same issues as Facebook, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try, I'm just going to share the link. So YouTube, you're going to be paused for a minute. I did it. Where did I do it? I copied the link and then, sorry guys, I'm back. There we go. So yeah, that is my plan. I will continue to do this for a little bit, going back and forth. Obviously, there's 120 people watching the Facebook one, and there's only 14 watching YouTube, because I know a lot of people aren't on there yet. But I do think it's going to be a little more user-friendly. And the complaint that continues to happen of, I never know when you're going live, I never get notifications from your page. I think I can now actually make a post on YouTube. It had a post option. There we go. Facebook to YouTube. Somebody just flipped it. So I think I can do that. I think I can do a post and you'll get like a little notification that I posted. And I think it'll be a transition though, right? I'm really not tech savvy, so it's going to be a bit of a transition and probably take a bit of time. But eventually I will move from Facebook over to YouTube to do these live videos. So I don't have to suffer the wrath of the Facebook algorithm, because they don't seem to like my page. I don't know why. And people's notifications and see first and all that are constantly being turned off. So everybody who's watching this, head on over if you haven't already to YouTube and subscribe and turn on notifications. I think my YouTube name is just West Coast Medium. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, it's just West Coast Medium. And I posted the link. Yeah, and so Kyla is over on YouTube. She says the audio is much better there than on Facebook. So that's a positive too, especially for the people that aren't, don't hear well or have a problem with this. Because I think if I used headphones, it would probably be better. But yeah, so that's why I'm doing this sort of weird thing here where I have two things going at once. I'll look at both of them for questions. Yes, West Coast Medium, and you can share to Facebook. Okay. Yeah, Gregory, some people do always get notifications when I go live or when I post, and some people don't. Facebook chooses. I always thought it was like if you interact with the page a lot, you get notifications, but that's not even true anymore, because some of those, like the people that Facebook labels my top fans, aren't getting notifications anymore. So I don't know. It's confusing. I'm not tech savvy. I'm working on it. I will get there. Well, no, I probably won't, but I'll get better. Okay, so I'm set up on both. I don't know if there's a time cap on YouTube lives. I guess we'll figure that out tonight. So yeah, head over to YouTube. No, you don't like it. Yes, you do. No, you don't. You subscribe and turn on notifications. Wow. So I know I was live 2 days ago. Cindy says much better audio. She agrees. Yeah. Well, that's good. And my speaker is partly covered up too this is my real techie setup. I have my one tripod's broken, and so I have a little piece of paper towel holding my phone up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Chris, you don't get notifications anymore. I know. I don't know why it does it, but it does. Oh, Natasha from Australia. Oh, okay. The quality and sound are amazing on YouTube. The camera's much more clear. Michelle's there now. See, I don't understand necessarily. Like I've never watched myself. I don't watch a lot of live videos, and so I don't know actually what it really sounds like. I don't think I've ever watched a YouTube live that I'm aware of, so I've not been able to compare, but they're saying it's better. How to relieve the ongoing anxiety besides listening to you, which helps me. You know, it's funny because some people say listening to me helps them, and some people say it makes them more anxious. Oh, good. Much louder on there. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's my sister. She said YouTube is much louder. So if I eventually get so that enough people are going over there and watching, I won't do the two because it is kind of confusing to look between two things. Okay. So today, because I was live 2 days ago with like an update of the situation and not that much has changed, my guides want to help people today. They want to be there for people. They want to, I don't know if it's answer personal questions. I don't know if that's what they're feeling. Oh, I forgot to meditate. Sorry, guys. You guys, oh. Should we do a little meditation together? Much better audio and no glitches. Yay, that's good. Let's do a little meditation together because I forgot. And there's obviously a reason because obviously all of you need the little meditation. It's longer than the cleansing prayer, I say. And so if we can all, do you want to repeat after me or do you want me to just say it and you guys all close your eyes? They say just say it and you guys all close your eyes. Does that sound good for everybody? All right. So everybody sit, palms up, close your eyes. I'm not ending. I'm just going to do my cleansing, or not cleansing prayer. It kind of is a cleansing prayer. But before I tune in and do readings, I usually do this before I start the video. I've never forgotten. So I think today they just wanted you to hear this and to get a little positivity from them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have forgotten. All right, so deep breath. Supreme Being, all that is. Thank you for the opportunity to complete this spiritual video. May it be guided by your love and light. Surround me in your golden divine energy. Only the most pure, positive, highest essence is allowed in this reading space. Teachers, angels, spirit guides, loved ones, and guiding energies, thank you all for coming. I intend accurate, open, clear lines of communication. Amen. There we go. And usually I do a little bit more after that, but that's it. You can't comment on YouTube. Oh, weird. A bunch of people are commenting. Maybe you need to subscribe? Anybody know? There's lots of comments. So I feel like people can comment. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. Okay, everybody says you have to create a chat account or you have to sign into YouTube. So it's like Facebook, you have to have an account. So, and people are saying they're not subscribed and they can comment. So it must be, yeah, you have to hit, oh, somebody says you have to hit live chat on top. You can comment. You need to sign in, you need to have a chat account. Yeah, so you have to have maybe a YouTube account. You would have to anyways, right? So that you can subscribe to things. Otherwise you won't get notifications. Must be the chat account. Okay. I'm not sure. I'll have to see afterwards. So, yeah. So I'll flounder through this with you guys, trying to figure this out. Amber, can you add super chat so people can donate to your channel, please? I don't know. What's a super chat? Asked her to create a channel. She hit the yes button and put her name in. Bingo. Are all of you finding the audio is so much better on there? Oh, thanks, Kim. This top. Yeah, I like it. I don't remember where I got it. I don't remember. Yeah, everybody's saying the audio is way better. The video is way better. Yeah, so everybody's saying it in capitals. So if you're on Facebook and you already have a YouTube account, pop over there. Because I've only been on for 10 minutes. So I'll be on for a while yet. Okay. Yeah, so my guides. Oh, people can send donations through for your great work. I'll have to think and meditate on that. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it would add another layer of pressure if people were giving me money. No, maybe. Just because maybe there's a YouTube video on how to make a YouTube video. That's smart, Michelle. And you know what? I bet you there is. Another Michelle said, I just created an account. It took 2 minutes and now she can comment. The audio is better and so is the video, but for me, for some reason, your audio is lagged. Oh, weird. I don't know. You guys get to see a learning process right here. I will meditate on that, Joe, and whoever suggested it on YouTube. I'll see about the super chat or the adding the donation thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I won't make an on the fly decision. I'm big on, there's certain things I do like to provide just to everybody. And I don't know how I'd feel about taking money. You all need your money too. It's always nice to have extra money. I can't work right now, but I don't know. I feel a little strange about it, so I'll meditate on it. Okay, let's see. I just thought to let you know it's an option for you. Thank you for letting me know. That's an interesting option. I've seen on Facebook, actually, a few people have this supporter, like a button where you can become a support. I've seen I follow like animal rescues and stuff, and they've done that, and sanctuaries where they have a support thing, and you can like press support. But what they're doing is doing that, and then those people are getting a bit of extra content, and that's what I just do videos when I can do them and want them to be available for everybody. Love your profile picture on YouTube. I wasn't sure it was you at first. My husband took that. It's a picture of me laughing. I don't know why I've never gone back and changed it. We were in a restaurant and I was laughing and he took a picture and it's like his favorite picture. Okay. Oh, thanks, Kristen. So my guides today, I think, just want to be there for you. If there's something you're needing encouragement or help with, comment, and I will send one of them to provide you that. They won't do it for you, but sometimes just having sort of a higher being there with you to help you with a decision or help you to do something, help you to move forward, help you to let go, help you to breathe, whatever it is, I think it can be really helpful. I know it's helpful for me. I was heading to a real anxious place in my mind the other night, and I used to have severe insomnia, and I don't know how insomnia works for everybody or other people, but I would lay down to go to sleep. I'd feel like I could sleep. And then all of a sudden this feeling would come over my whole body. And I was like, okay, I'm not sleeping tonight. And so when I got that feeling the other night, I was, sometimes I don't mind staying up all night when I have insomnia. It's not a big deal to me. But this time I was like, oh, like I can't do this tonight. Can you guys just please come and help me just take it for tonight? And it's just wonderful because the second I do that, it's gone. And I just find sometimes we all need that little bit of encouragement. And I think that's what they want to do today. Being Mother's Day tomorrow is tough, not having my daughter any longer, trying to connect with her. Oh, well, I'll send one of my guides. So hopefully, and her, so you can feel her around. Sometimes they can help you feel your loved ones a little bit better. I would love help with the decision regarding my daughter and her dad. If you could send a guide for me, please. Gail's very good at decision making. I will send her. I'm not an anxious person, but I'm really feeling anxiety this week about phase 2. I am also feeling a little bit anxious about that, not because I'm going to go anywhere, because I don't plan on going anywhere, but because I am worried for everybody else. So I will send Jessica for that for you. You're welcome. It's low pressure since people are choosing what and if they want to donate. That's true. My mom and dad. I'll send Gail to help you connect with them. My niece's son in Ottawa. He's only 2 and he fell and fractured his skull. Oh my gosh, hoping you could send Gail to comfort my niece and healing energy for son Josiah. Yes, she is on her way. So YouTube is a pain because the comments disappear as soon as you guys comment, and then I have to go back and scroll. Hello, King. You're under your travel account. Amber said, let everyone else be the guinea pigs for the initial reopening. That is what I said. I will not be one of those guinea pigs at all. Help me to let go of bad habits and focus on my goals. They will come and provide you some encouragement. The bad habits, though, you got to beat those on your own. Otherwise, it won't stick. I've been dreaming about my pets that have passed. Does that mean they are coming to see me? Yes, it does. 3 a.m. and can't go back to sleep. It's toss and turn every night after that. You know what? Once every few days, not every night because they won't come every night, but every few days you can ask for your guide's help and they'll help you sleep. Can they help me stop from eating sugar addiction? Oh, I used to have such a bad sugar addiction, still occasionally. They can help you with some willpower, but the actual work you have to do. This is a lovely idea. I'm returning to work on Monday at an elementary school. I've been feeling anxious returning to work in an entirely different school environment. Oh yeah, that is stressful, Amy. So I will send Gail to you. I also would suggest getting some selenite and taking it to the school with you. Help knowing whether I am going in the right direction in my business. Oh, I could so easily answer for that, but they say you know the answer and they'll come and help you get to that. It's Mother's Day today, and for some reason, really missing her, even though she's been gone for many, many years. I think Mother's Day brings that out in people. You know, it makes us miss them even more. My husband's mom's on the other side, and we definitely think we might go visit her tomorrow if it's because I'm alone for Mother's Day again. Okay. I could use some help with anxiety about not going back to work to do hair. It's kind of hard to do too. So I'm going to go on Facebook for a bit because I just did YouTube for a bit. That would make me anxious too, Adrienne. Honestly, if you could wait another month, can you do that or no? It would be better. I've been struggling the last couple of days, questioning my entire existence and wondering if things will ever get better. I would love some assistance from one of your guides. Gail will come and help you calm down. But you're really bordering on letting your mood get the worst of you. So that is what you need to work on. Anxious about schools opening in June, why it is in kindergarten. They don't social distance. Yeah, I won't be sending my kids. That'll be a hard no, but if you absolutely have to, I will send Gail to come help you calm down. Wow. Yes, not alone. I know my kids are here. Just no other adults. I haven't hung out with another adult in 2 freaking months. It's a lot. You guys are like my social contacts. I need help making a decision about my son's surgery. Gail is on her way, Dorothy. Kristen, that's totally what they are doing to test how much COVID is still circulating. It is what they're doing. Brenda, do you need my mom's name so that one of your guides can help her? Nope. Gail is on her way. Questioning if the path I'm on is the right one, a guide would be great. Jessica is good with those types of things. She is on her way. Amber, should we be worried about 5G? Nope. Got more to worry about right now. I have been noticing and paying attention to a lot of signs lately. Some things can only be explained as someone watching out for me. I feel silly saying thank you. Is it effective? Do guides recognize my gratitude? Yes, they do. What is happening here? This is really crooked. I'm crooked. Maybe that's why. Why on full moons do people not sleep well? Because the energy shifts on the planet, so it's harder to sleep. A friend of mine lost her son a couple of months ago and contacted me saying it's getting tougher. Even though I'm 3 years in the journey, I'm not sure what to say since she's so new in her grief. Grief is just something you have to go through. It's a paralyzing, painful process, and it's a wave, it's an ocean. It comes and goes, and it's natural to feel worse sometimes and feel better others. Okay, hang on. We need to do that Zoom wine. Yeah, we do. I feel like having a glass of wine tonight. That's maybe what I should do. I have 1 bottle of wine and I have not opened it, and maybe that's what I need. Can intuition become stronger from life events? Yes. I would love help learning how to best work with my current manager. He is so confusing to work with. Gail's very wise. She's on her way. Okay. Funny Someone asked about the same thing about possible career change and unsure if I should make that leap. Here comes Jessica to you, Jessica. Kelly, my husband had a kidney removed about 3 months ago. Will he start feeling better? Rather than answering, will he start feeling better, I'll send you, Peter wants to go. He's an amazing healer, so Peter is on his way. Is it wrong to not send your child to school if they open in June? Will you send yours? It is not wrong. It's a personal decision. And really, what's the point of 3 weeks of school? And no, I won't send mine. My son really, really wants to go. That'll be a decision we think about. My daughter is compromised, so no, she won't. Having a personal issue and freaking out a bit too much about it, seeing a doctor on Monday. I will send Jessica so she can make you laugh. You're like a hard no. Hi, Amber. Thank you for being on here today. You're welcome. I've been feeling absolutely exhausted and can sleep forever. In light of everything going on in the world and my family, I'm struggling with pushing myself to be more energetic and letting myself be in rest. Do you and your guides have any advice? Please. Yes. Energy begets energy. If you sleep forever, you feel like you will have to sleep forever. So you got to get up and get moving. Jessica can help. Thanks, Kristen. No adults is hard. Plus, can I just say I'm totally not a homeschool teacher? No, I'm not. You should have heard some of the screaming I did in the beginning. Hooey! I yelled a lot. Okay, hang on. Will that bird that we helped that hit our window today be well? Yes. Yes, have your wine tomorrow for Mother's Day. Have people actually contracted COVID from takeout food? I actually don't know the answer to that. Not from the food, but from the people touching it, not the actual food. Oh, somebody's messages. Is Peter associated with Ra? Ra or Ka or something, sounds like that. Oh, thanks. Maybe you should explain to them that they can each just ask for one of your guides to come and they will, versus you sending individually. Maybe explain each guy's specialties. Well, that's a good idea. Whoops, I think I deleted your comment, Michelle, sorry. Oh, I'll send Jessica to your mom, Karen. Okay. Sorry, this is digging into me. Something happened here. I don't know what. Silly question, but how do we know if the guide is around us? You don't always. You just have to have faith that they are. Oh, sending Gail to your mom, Brenda. Oh, thanks. Is your mom scared? No. Do you have any messages? I'm not going to do general messages. My 20-year-old son is alone in Halifax during all this in the Air Force and combined to base. He's also part of the squadron from the Cyclone helicopter. He's struggling with anxiety. His cousin had a tree fall on her back and it's broken. Long rehab. If you could send someone, Gail's on her way for both. Where can we get selenite? Any crystal store. And that is how you spell it. Use something like Pickfly to have a bottle of wine delivered. I know I really have kept it to essential only. So I've gone grocery shopping 3 times, 2 or 3 times since all this started. I'm trying to go every 3 weeks. But to me, liquor store is not essential, so I haven't gone. I also want to make a career change. Jessica, she's coming. Any suggestion from your guys regarding psoriasis treatment in children? Yeah, look into a gluten sensitivity. And that's not everybody. But Michelle, you specifically for yours. Gluten sensitivity. Love the sound of your dog's feet on the floor. You wouldn't like the smell in here right now. They are farting non-stop. Feel like I need to change. Any idea if that's smart? Jessica will come and help you make that decision. I feel a little rotten, but I gotta admit, I'm a little grateful to hear you yell too. Oh yeah, I yell. The good thing about it now is when I'm unreasonable, I actually apologize for being unreasonable. I didn't used to do that. Oh, stop farting, Walter. I heard that. Don't wiggle your tail. Oh. I've been reminiscing this week. My spouse left 3 years ago. He's alive, just not in our lives, and I still struggle being mom and dad to my kids. Hard to know. Someone has decided to just cut ties with their family. You need to realize you don't have to be mom and dad. They already have a dad, even if he's not there. You are just their mom, and that's what you have to be. Went to turn up my volume and totally took a screenshot of your face. Awesome. Does everyone feel the presence of your guides when you send them? I'm not sure. Do you guys feel the presence of my guides when I send them? Oh, gross. Ugh, it's like you pooed in my mouth. Oh my God. Sorry. Whoo-wee. I have a big decision to make and I can't seem to find clarity. I will send Gail. Oh my gosh. Okay. It smells so bad. Does isolation and all the sanitizing weaken the immune system? No, that's an absolute lie. It's one of the farces, not farts, Walter, that's going around. It's propaganda. No, it's not true. If you're in isolation for, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, yes. Or if you're a child in isolation from birth and never develop an immune system, but even 6 months of isolation is not going to do anything to your immune system. Dog farts are the worst. Yeah. Is everyone else struggling with the rules with your family? So stressful. I am the only one taking this as seriously and they call me paranoid. I am not paranoid, just being careful. Everybody thinks I'm paranoid and I've lost friends. I don't think they'll ever talk to me again. Walter the farting dog. That used to be my son's favorite book. Oh my gosh, she's just farting nonstop. Do guides help animals? We can't understand how to help Stanley when he gets worked up. Yes, they do. And be firm, Kyla. Please send my dad who has cancer. He is not having the best week and needs some help accepting help. I will send Gail. Can you send one of your guides to my 95-year-old uncle with his severe pain? Yes, Gail. Wrong spelling, Joe, but I don't answer those questions anymore about pregnancy. I don't answer gender questions anymore or pregnancy questions because I will see if you get pregnant. I won't see if you hang on to the pregnancy. I told people they would get pregnant and they did, and then they had miscarriages. So I don't answer that anymore. I don't answer gender anymore because I see the gender that they will identify as, which isn't always the gender they're born as. Whether or not you believe in that, that's your choice. But yeah, that's why I don't answer those. I also don't tell people when they're going to die or if they are going to get a disease later on in life. Every morning I say my gratitudes. I'm so blessed since I started doing this. Yes, that's a good thing to do. My bulldog stinks and my old boxer silent but clears a room. Yeah, I have 2 boxers and they will clear a room. Jessica's on her way, Gayleen. Don't send Walter. Yeah, they're smelly. Don't poo in Amber's mouth. Nasty, we have doggies. What have the doggies been eating? Oh, he's been eating grass. We went for a walk. But boxers are just naturally gassy. They fart nonstop. Thank you. The immune system theory has me concerned. Yeah, it's a theory. It's not even a theory because it's not true. Christina, I will send Jessica. I can't feel my guides. I try to ask them to communicate, but haven't sensed them. That said, my phones and all electronics are a wall lately. So a wall? What do you mean? Yeah, you can't always feel them, hear them, see them, whatever it is, how you relate to them. You just have to have faith that they're there. Thoughts on the pandemic hoax video? It's not a hoax because those people actually believe in what they're saying, but it's maybe has 20% truth to it. 80% of it's absolute garbage. 20% of it, like some of the actual like facts, boring facts are somewhat true. But no, it was created to stir up stuff and put money in people's pockets. It's just not true. And I watched the whole thing. Everyone also thinks we're paranoid. Lots of disappointment from friends because we will not meet up. Yeah, no, I have not met up with anybody yet. Could you guys help me make a decision on the man I'm dating? Ooh, Jessica likes those decisions. Here she comes. Darnell, the light for my son's baby monitor has been flickering at random times. Is it someone visiting him? Yes, it's actually his guides. Oh, and an older lady with poofy hair. How is this virus going to affect newborns? I'm due in August and so fearful. Any tips to keep baby safe besides total lockdown in my home? For now, complete isolation. Hello in Cape Breton. I think you might have been the last person I saw for a reading before all of this. I wanted to ask you about my dog that passed in November. She was super aggressive. Does she carry that personality on the other side? No, she does not. Okay, let me see over here. French bulldog named Elaine. Smashy face dogs, bulldogs, boxers, they fart. the worst. They really do. They reek. Although my Westie, if she ever gets a scrap of human food, she's the same. She's awful. Um, are these cases that are in the news about kids being hospitalized in New York with some inflammation disorders caused by COVID, like they are thinking it is? Yes, it is. Completely related to COVID. That's another reason, like I get the herd immunity. I get, yes, most people are going to get this, all of that, but I want it later when there's actual treatments that work and when they've figured out what the heck it does, because there's going to be a lot of complications later on for people that got it and recovered, as far as their organs go, as far as their circulation goes, as far as their ability to regulate their adrenal system. It attacks so many different systems. And we don't know that. I only know what my guides will show me, and I don't even think I know everything. And so I prefer to stay well right now. Does our kitten like her name Penny? Yes. We've been smelling cigarettes and cigar smoke a lot lately. Neither of us smoke. Do you know who it might be? I don't know. It is a kind of distinguished looking, older, wrinkly guy. It's 7 p.m. noisy where I live. Oh yeah, gets noisy at 7. Hair salons are opening Monday here in Florida. Do your guides feel it will be safe for me to go get my hair done now? No, absolutely not. Sorry. I wish I could get my hair done. That is all gray. That is not blonde. That is gray. I would give anything to get my hair done right now, but no. I continue to find myself in an unhealthy cycle. Will I ever find a way to get out of it? It's draining. Yes, you will. You just have to have faith you will. And you have this much faith in yourself personally. Electronics turn on, turn off by themselves. Weird stuff, especially my phone. Usually it's our loved ones. Random door opening in my house. Again, loved ones. Your guides usually don't play tricks like that. It's usually loved ones. My leg has been bothering me. And I don't want to do medical stuff because then everybody's going to be asking that. Yes, Rebecca, they are signs. You already knew the answer to that, but you asked anyways. That's the faith piece. You have to have faith. You're welcome. Why am I waking up for a couple hours in the middle of the night this last week? Because you're getting enough sleep, and so you don't actually need that much. So you're waking up to ponder. Just weeks after my mom passed away, my phone started playing music by itself, and then there was a new text message. When I looked, it started having emojis come up. I think it was my mom. Yes, it was. My husband is dreaming of 2 men who have passed. They are chatting. So are these messages or visitations? Thanks. Are they chatting? If they're chatting to each other, they can be his loved ones visiting. If they're chatting to him, more than likely it's just a dream. Joe, anywhere that is going, because I'm going to say this for everywhere, anywhere that is opening up right now that still has active cases will have a second wave. That's just, unless there are no active cases at all. That's recovered, that's in hospital, that's everything. And whatever area it is has gone 3 weeks with no active cases. There will be a second wave. Oh, poor Molly. Your hair looks blonde from here. Yeah, this is all blonde. Up here, the roots, gray. And then I got the COVID nails. You like those? Does anybody else have COVID nails? That's acrylic. They look really great. You're welcome, Rebecca. Anyone who's asking if their loved ones are with them, the flat out answer all the time without fail is yes. We are their family. They love us. They want to be around us anytime we think of them. So yes. New fad for the nails. Yeah, it's almost getting to the point where it's like a French manicure, right? Just gray on the end. They were really pretty when I had them done at first. Will September be a better time to send kids to school? Yes. I got COVID nails, Gur. Yeah, me too. Your hair looks beautiful compared to my grays. Oh, thank you. I know, it's great, right? The great COVID nails and the great gray hair. But you know what? Those are first world problems, and I'm healthy, home with my family. My husband is still working. We have food in our cupboards. Our bills are paid, and we're happy, even if maybe anxious sometimes, worried sometimes. We have it better than probably 80% of the world right now. So very blessed. especially since I can't work because I do bring in a lot of our money and I can't work right now, obviously, because I work from home and my kids are here. Can you have more than one soulmate? Oh, Peter's here. Whoever we went to help, he's done. Whoever was that, somebody's dad or something? Somebody with a kidney, he says. Can you tell me who my guides are and what they look like? I can enter reading. Can you have more than one soulmate? That was the question. Sorry, the comments are moving too fast. Um, Soulmates aren't usually who you think. So we all think our soulmate is our husband or somebody we love like that. That's not true. Usually your actual soulmate, your closest soul bond is somebody you don't get along with, or somebody you really despise that challenges you a lot and makes your life a living hell. Usually that's your soulmate. You have to have a very strong bond on the other side to be able to do that and to be able to be that way to each other. And so normally your soulmate is not who you would expect it to be. What can I do for my kids who are missing grad and prom? Really spend time focusing on the things that are amazing in their lives, how blessed they are, and the things they should be thankful for. Because yes, grad and prom is amazing. I barely did it. I was married at the time because I'm an idiot. Not married to that person anymore. And it's an important milestone, but it's more important to be alive. And so really focus on those things. And then maybe mark it with something else. Treat it kind of like a birthday, like a celebration. We've turned some of these things that, are celebratory into these giant things that cost thousands of dollars. And, so just really focus on the gratitude piece of it and focus on the fact that they're getting to live through history. This is history. The world will be talking about, their children's children will talk about this time. And, them surviving it will mean they'll be there to talk about it. Oh, thanks, Just Been Bowling. I suck at bowling. Is my son and girlfriend going to? Oh, I won't answer that. I was imagining some loved ones already reborn here, though, or do we move back here in a soul group? We move back here in a soul group, but our loved ones can be born into other dimensions and that sort of stuff. It's rare that they get born back into the same family, but it does happen. But the piece of them, the raindrop that is them on the other side, stays there. Can you do Zoom meetings or only face? Zoom, FaceTime, Facebook live call. I can do all of it. All the things. I just don't like phone. I like to be able to see somebody. I'm guessing that my husband is my soulmate because he sure likes to test my patience. That's awesome. This is an educational event. Oh, thanks. Oh, not me. COVID. Yes, it is. Amber is the second wave in the US will be bad. What? Amber, what? What can we do? Keep doing what you're doing. Stay home. Thankful that Sam isn't upset about rearranging wedding plans. Yes, that's good. Why not answer? Which one? What didn't I answer? Oh, buying a house. Because I can change the outcome with those yes or no concrete questions. I don't see things black and white. I see percentages. And so I can change the outcome. Because if I say yes, they might just sit back and go, oh, well, she said I would, so I'm just going to relax. Yeah, some questions I just won't answer. If they say that I can't answer them, I won't answer them. And there's usually a reason for it. I don't always ask for the reason, though. When I was a teenager, I remember waking up and seeing a man standing at the end of my bed dressed in an old army uniform. Was this imagination or was it a spirit? It was the spirit. I was really emotional and on edge the beginning of the week and have been better today. Was this caused by full moon or was there something else going on in the world? It's just the energetic shift. As many people that are excited about everything reopening, there's that many that are anxious about it. Oh, the comments are annoying. Are mermaids real or were they real at one time in a dimension? They are real in another dimension, but not this dimension. If following on YouTube, how do we see comments or ask questions? I'm not sure, but I think, okay, so they said you have to sign up, get an account, and then you'd go chat live, I think, because there's loads of people commenting. So go over there, when this video is done, go over there and read comments because they said in the beginning how to do it. Oh, thanks, Irene. Elaine, I will send Jessica to help you figure that out on your own. Is this the big one of the century as far as viruses go, or will there be another in our lifetime? I don't want to look that far ahead. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Katrina. Did your parents see the humpback and orcas going through Dodds Narrows this week? No, they missed all of them. Orcas went through twice and they missed them. My mom wasn't very happy. How do you clear your crystals? I have all my crystals touching selenite all the time, and so that cleanses them. Is there a reason why I was, what? I don't get that, Karen. Can you send your guides to help me make decisions about the lake cabin this summer? Yes, they are on their way. Sorry, I gotta itch my nose, and I don't want to itch it in frame. You're welcome. Every time you yawn, I yawn. I know they're contagious. I feel like I got something in my nose, hopefully not. Why do spirits come to us for a certain amount of time and then leave? Well, because they got other things to do. They got lives. They want to do lives. They want to do stuff and they have to see other people, and you don't need them all the time. I have a huge selenite. Yeah, I have loads of selenite. If our loved ones are on the other side, but they go into a new life, how do they still stay in touch with us here? So I explained this quite a bit in lots of other videos, but if you picture our higher self as like a rain cloud on the other side, and all of the lives we're living, separate lives we're living as raindrops, each life is a raindrop. So each life is a whole in and of itself, but they're all connected by this higher self. So your higher self's always on the other side, and all of these little raindrops go in and live all of these different lives. So the raindrop that belongs to you in this life, so say you've lost your mom, her raindrop goes back to the other side. That raindrop will stay there, but then there can be multiple other raindrops living all sorts of different places. It's very fluid. It's not a sort of black and white static, you either are here or there. That's not. Oh my gosh, come on. Sorry, you guys. Because I'm allowing spirit in a little more with dead people, they're making my nose itch. And I just want to scratch the crap out of it. When someone has dementia, does this mean they have already started to transition over? It doesn't mean they've already started to transition over, no, but it does mean they have access to the other side. So when they're into other dimensions. So when they're saying, like my papa used to say, like he would think it was like 1940 and he'd just gotten off work, and it's because he could visit that past dimension. They also can see their loved ones on the other side, because dementia is a very scary disease to die from. And so they're sort of afforded a little bit of peace through that. I really like the raindrop example. Yeah, it's constantly moving. So it's like, just like rain comes down, flows through, moves everywhere, does all sorts of things, and then goes back up. Amber, are all the conspiracy theories false? Not all conspiracy theories. A lot are. That's why they're conspiracy theories, but some are true. Most of them to do with COVID are false, though. Whoops, sorry. Everybody's so hot. What are your thoughts on the whole Illuminati, satanic worship, pedophilia stuff in Hollywood? Top politicians, Vatican, royals, billionaires, etc. Is it true? Are they really sacrificing, hunting children, child trafficking, organ trafficking, harvesting, and adrenochrome? Is any of it actually real? Well, that's a lot of things in there. Yes, there are pedophiles everywhere. Yes, there is child trafficking and sex trafficking. All of that's not tied together, though. They're different things. Is itchy a sign of spirit? No, not always, but often my nose will itch when I'm ignoring them. Why did my mom die on my birthday? Was she upset with me? No, she wanted you to celebrate the day she went to heaven, and she knew you couldn't be sad forever if she died on your birthday. Our higher self raindrops, are they living lives on other planets too? They're living lives everywhere, different dimensions all over. What do your guides think of Ahmaud Arbery shooting in Georgia? Is that the guy that was running away and got shot? I think it's just another shoot first, ask questions later that happens all of the time, unfortunately. He was live streaming, right? Is that true? Was he live streaming, ran from the police, got out of the car, ran, and got shot a ton of times? Is that what it was? Somebody answer me before I answer. My mom talked a lot about my dad and her parents. Oh, out for a jog. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's another one of those shoot first, ask questions later. It's unfortunate that there's still such racism, so much bias, but it's still happening. And hopefully, news of that spreading, the word getting out is going to change some things. Anybody who dies in that way, and it's so unfortunate, if he was a white guy, it wouldn't have happened, and that's awful. Anybody who dies that way would have agreed to that on the other side, so at least we can take a little piece from that. But the fact that it seems to be happening more, it's not necessarily happening more, it's just more the knowledge and the news and stuff spreads faster is going to bring awareness and stop it from happening. There should not be a shoot first, ask questions later mentality anywhere. Human life should not be so, what's the right word? Put so little value on, regardless of what you look like or who you love or any of that sort of stuff. It's unfortunate. It's also unfortunate that it's going to keep happening, which sucks. Jogging, somebody else was recording. It wasn't the police that shot him. The question is why, of what? The question is, why is it still happening? Yeah, I've kind of avoided the news, so I'm not up to date on a lot of the news. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. Okay. Do you believe we can all become a medium? No. I do believe everybody can feel more connected to their loved ones and their higher self on the other side. But no, not every human on this planet could become a medium. Normally that you're born with. Everybody can become more intuitive for sure. But most of the time you're born with this gift. And it's not fun to be born this way. It looks easy now, but it's not. It's not fun. You're welcome. While listening to certain songs or having certain thoughts about a loved one that has passed and you get goosebumps, is that them visiting and touching you? Yes. I love what you said about dementia. My father passed from it. He often spoke to us in a British accent, but he wasn't actually talking to us. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. One of your guides said something about a man with a kidney. Is it my dad? No, it was somebody he went to heal earlier in the video. Can you talk about Kim Jong-un yet? I don't want to. I don't want to. Sorry. I don't want to because the fact that nobody knows yet has meaning, and there's a reason for that. I'm really worried about my brother. Is he going to get out of his funk? He is kind of a butthead sometimes with getting in his funk, so it's going to take him a little bit of time, but I'll send Jessica. She can cheer anybody up. Thank you for your calming words, Amber. I just tuned in. When I see hummingbirds, is that my mom? Yes, have faith. Those UFO videos were real that were released. So does that mean there are aliens or just higher technology we are unaware of? Technically, every being in the universe is an alien. We are aliens to other people. So yes, aliens are real in a sense because there's so many other dimensions. This isn't the only dimension. Just every once in a while, we can see the other one. Can your guide send some positive energy to my friend? She could use it. Yes, Jessica's on her way. Is the conspiracy theory to divide people, and why? There's all different reasons for conspiracy theories. There's all different reasons people come up with them. Every human wants meaning. We want meaning for something. We want meaning behind everything. We want a reason to exist. We want a purpose to believe in. We want faith. We crave it. And if we can't find it ourselves, we will look to other things to find it, whether it's a conspiracy theory or a bigger meaning or religion. We all want to belong. We all want an understanding of why good things happen to, or bad things happen to good people, why life exists, why we move forward, and we will look to anything for that. Can you ease my mind about my son's cough that won't go away? I will send Jessica. You may have already explained this in other videos, but I would love to know about your story, about your gifts, and how you became a medium. How you came to be a medium. You know what? Since you're on YouTube, my very first YouTube video goes tons into detail about that. Is Malala Yousafzai a raindrop of Jesus's higher soul? Hey, somebody figured it out. Yes. I think I missed a few comments. Sorry if I missed yours. Let's have some fun. What color should I paint my front door? Blue, but like a really light tealy blue. Well, my brother agreed to return the farm or equal to my mom. And I don't want to answer that. Sorry. You guys are learning too many lessons and I don't want to take away from them. Whenever I hear a plane, it makes me think of my mom. It's not like we have memories of being on a plane together. I stop what I'm doing and say, hi, Mom. Oh, I like that, Lori, and that's good. Will they lift all stay-at-home orders and reopen the states? When they do, will there be an outcome like the parade celebrating the end of the Spanish flu? Yes, unfortunately. Hopefully they'd stagger it so hospitals can keep up. Oh, what happened? Something happened. I have bird feeders and lots of cardinals and a few hummingbirds are starting to show up. I also have 6 deer that come around. Aw, I want to see more deer. Definitely watch all the videos on Amber's YouTube. They are amazing. They're old. And so they were like my second year doing this. So the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. And a few of my opinions have not changed, but grown, evolved. A few of the things I believe in. My guides, it's kind of as I'm ready to know, they tell me. And so I've learned, I've grown, I've shifted. Even some of my gifts, I hadn't accepted some of them then. I don't think I was a healer then. I wasn't down with that. And I don't think I would call myself a medical intuitive then because I didn't fully understand. So yeah, some things have changed, but the story of how I came to be me is still the same. Is it true we are going to have a biblical revelation? I don't want to take away faith for people. It's not going to be like it says in the Bible, though. The world isn't going to come to an end for all but those who believe in God. No, that's not going to happen. You have an amazing aura. Oh, thank you. The deer are awesome to see, but they eat everything. Yeah, I could stand for them to eat everything here. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. Do your guides have anything to say about this very weird and confusing family story? I don't want to tune into missing children tonight. It's late. I don't usually do videos late. Oh, crap. I just remembered I was going to answer people's questions today. So probably I should go and do some actual work. But I'm going to continue to try and get transitioned over to YouTube, just because I think it's going to be more user-friendly when I finally completely figure it out. Do you know why you were chosen to be given this gift? I chose it myself on the other side because I was ready for it. I've lived a lot of lives. I've been gifted in other lives. I think this is the most gifted I've been. I was burned at the stake for being a witch, in the 1600s. But yeah, I chose it. I wasn't necessarily given it, except for given by my higher self. When you start doing private readings, will you offer healings as well? I do healings as needed when I think they will work. It's not a service I offer or charge for. If somebody comes for a reading and I know they would benefit from a healing, I just do it while they're here. A little harder to do remotely, but I can still do it. But yeah, I don't offer it as a separate service. Okay, I better go. Thank you to those who tried out YouTube today. I will try and figure my way through it and see how it works, how different it is, and all of that sort of stuff. I'm new to it. I used to upload. What do you say to people who call you a witch or call other mediums a witch? Technically, I am. But on the other hand, if you're going to go by terminology and definition, technically I am a witch because I do, things that can't be explained in a human way. But technically, wouldn't I also, and I'm not tooting my own horn here, but if we're strictly definition's sake, what were prophets if not psychics? Prophets were highly valued by Jesus, in the Bible. What were they if not psychic? They got information from a higher power and delivered it to the masses. So, you could put a lot of labels. I've been called a lot: charlatan, fake, fraud. Not by anybody who's come to see me. Nobody said that about somebody who's come to see me, but definitely by other people that don't believe in what I do. Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. Um, yeah, prophets were psychic. They were. I'm telling you. Yeah, and hopefully this YouTube thing works out. I don't know. I didn't stay on an hour, so I don't know if it has a timeline, but we're going to hope that it does, because I think you guys will get notified. So everybody take care. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Give your mom a hug. If your mom is on the other side, send a little love her way. She will feel it. Take care and goodbye. This one, I don't necessarily know how to end. Share, save. Oh no. How do you end it? Anybody? I'll just stay on here forever. Mute, save, share, no, close.